Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer for the month of July. It is a general reading, so, that being said, it may or may not be your story, and if it is not, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if you still don't find them there, then simply check back in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So, beginning at the heart of this reading, we have the Six of Discs in the reverse. So this is a card of, when it's in this position, it can speak to scarcity or a scarcity mindset. It's a mindset of, oh, nothing is working, nothing ever works, or nothing ever works out for me. It's a lot of negative thinking. And what happens is this results in somebody not even wanting to try again. No effort or lacking motivation. You need to rethink ideas that aren't working. Examine belief patterns, thought patterns that could be suppressing your power, It's a card of replaying things over and over in your mind, and it just keeps you stuck. It lowers your energy. So it's basically saying that a change of thinking is needed, and clearly this is what your challenge is to come out of that mindset, you or them. I'm saying you, but this could be them. They may need to come out of this mindset. They might, might be feeling very low, even depressed, Nothing ever works, so it just never works, doesn't work out, And so, in order, it's like you can't see to the future. So in order to be able to proceed, you're going to have to change your mindset. You change your mindset, it's going to change your future. Okay. Oh, 1 minute. I have a little visitor here. Okay, he laid back down. This has to do with moving on from an ending. It's an ending you just didn't want. Again, it's like something ended, and you don't want this ending, and you don't even want to try again because of this ending, possibly. And it's a pattern, or you or they. I keep saying you, but I mean it could be they. So keep that in mind. Remember that. It's a pattern, is what the devil and the moon are saying. There are deeper issues at play here. You have to, the reason why, and we're shedding light on this now, the reason why this is happening is because of a previous experience, something that goes way back. You could have been following this pattern for a while. You have to go back and get the root issue as to why you react this way. 1 minute, I will just remove my dog, put him on the floor. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we see it again here, you see. Something ended with the skull. Here we have the death. The death, it's the same card, and just a different image. Grief over a loss, very deep, intense grief. So it speaks to the intensity of these feelings you're having going within. But for you, it's got this negative spin. You're still trying to figure it out. You're not understanding why it happened, or why everything just keeps never works out. Trying to shed light on on this, you know. Maybe you keep attracting yourself to the same type of person because of something that happened way back. You have to sift through and find that. You find that, you change your world. Heartbreak. Looking to the past, wanting to restore order. You are either seeking forgiveness for something, or you either are seeking forgiveness, or you're hoping that they will come back and seek yours. Heartbreaking situation. You would have carried all of the weight in that relationship with this Ten of Wands here. Oh, struggling. You're paying a high price for something here. And it feels like you're stuck and you just can't get out from under the burden of it all. Tired, struggling to get ahead. It's like sometimes you think you are, but then you're right back to where you started, square one again. And it could just be something small that sets you back. You will be overwhelmed at this time with memories from the past and still that deep longing or yearning for a new beginning. You really don't want this to end. But yet the cards speak to somebody who did take advantage of you. Because, where did I see that? I saw it somewhere. I can't find it, but for some reason I did see it. Oh, here it is. There it is. That's a card of somebody being generous or nice with you to get something back. Now, you may need to admit this truth to yourself, that maybe, it was just a relationship of convenience. Maybe you're not seeing that, because it's something that will take a lot of courage on your part with the Covenanza here. You're facing a challenge, and the challenge is to get that courage to face the truth of a situation, to face your fears. Lack of attention to detail with that Three of Wands in reverse. Lack of attention to detail is the cause of this not working. It's because you didn't see it or didn't want to see it. And it's why you're in the current energy. It feels like you still want to you're in this Two of Swords energy and Seven of Shields, Nine of Love. This is somebody who wants to make peace with the situation, or you're still seeking a way or a solution to get to a vision or a goal that you stand outside of, that is still in the mind. So you have a vision, you have a vision for a future. You envisioned marriage with that person. You had a long-term commitment planned in your mind. Or a marriage. If it's not a marriage, it was moving in together. It was something more deeper. A long-term connection. It's what you were wishing for, hoping for, longing for with this person. And maybe you are still thinking of trying to contact this person. And you could be in conflict over that. whether you should reach out to this person or not. You could be avoiding a decision with that Two of, excuse me, Two of Swords. And that could be because you don't want to let go of the vision. You're still holding on to hope that it will work out with this person, is what I'm picking up. This can be, here the Nine of Love. It could be, making a new offer. It could be solving an emotional problem that you're having with this person. And so, Eight of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, you still feel a very intense attraction to this person. It could be that you haven't yet figured out the truth, or you're just in denial of it. The High Priestess is, okay, so you feel you're missing information, most likely. You might have the wrong impression of this person. It could be that you might feel that it's like you don't really have the true picture. It's like you're not seeing. This is illusion. It's not yet reality. Okay, so Eight of Swords is here. The Eight of Swords, it speaks to, okay, so back here you're not willing to change your view on something. Okay, we see that. This can be somebody that's been in denial with that Eight of Swords of a truth. But it also speaks to a shift in perception. After a period of doubt or feelings of victimization. You're not yet in that energy, but you will be soon. There is a need here to accept, a need to accept and to surrender to what is. And for this, you've been holding back. The power to change your circumstances is within you. It's a card that asks you to remove the blinders and make a choice to put your happiness first. You have the spider, the toad, and the Book of Shadows. What you seek has already been written. It's like it's been hidden, and you need to open this up, okay? For this, when you do this, because it faces the toad, okay, so, well, we have the, let's go back to the spider, because the spider is a reminder, or is reminding you to be mindful of the choices you're making, or that you're about to make, The spider, is about weaving your own reality, creating your own web as you desire it to be. But spiders are resilient creatures, if their web gets blown away or knocked down, they simply build another one and carry on. And this card's telling you to do the same with regards to this. The toad is transitioning from one state to another. That's what you're going to be doing with this change of perspective. But you know, you need to be willing to. You need to put yourself first right now. It's like the toad can represent changing one's bad luck to good luck. But the thing is, with the toad, you must take the action towards it. You take that first step to initiate the change that is needed. And it's difficult because there's a resistance here that you may not want to. Okay? It's why it's such a challenge. But if you do it, it leads you to the pot of gold. And what you need to change here is something that has already been written, or something that is within you that's causing this toxic pattern or thought pattern. If you're unhappy in your current situation, you have the power to change it. But you must choose to. You must choose to make the change. You must take action on it. And when you do, it's like a whole new world opens up. There is luck in an action that you do not want to do, and that is releasing this energy. Yeah. So all past and present ghosts have to be overcome. And it is a challenging thing to do. Looking, because this is what is at the root of your reading. It is the Death card. And although you won't see it as a welcome change, it is a welcome change. That priest is welcoming death. This is a good change that, you know, that you need to do. And resisting it will only lead to stagnation, you know. Negative thinking that keeps you a prisoner of this stagnation. So a very big change is needed here. And it will happen. For some, it's harder. It'll happen maybe take longer, more drastic. You know, because when you don't choose to do it yourself, something else will cause it, or something else will happen that's, you know, going to make these circumstances worse. So take this opportunity to make this change, to face the truth of your situation, to accept it, to change the way you're thinking about it, or about similar situations. It's like this is somebody who has had a previous experience. It's like I explained in the beginning, and is just it sets them up to automatically think a certain way when faced with a similar situation that they had, which is at the root. So you go back to find it through similar situations until you get to the root, to the one that began it all. And you delete it because You're no longer the same person as you were when you initially took on that belief. You're different. And so, it's not because you believed it to be true that makes it true, is it? That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. I hope that I have been able to help you, to show you where to look, to pull you out of this energy, because there's something much better waiting for you once you do this. Many blessings.